depending on the day. And Greg, it's a good point too here at Dan Plesac. Just to think of the enormity of what Shohei Ohtani is doing right now, in that he's got 33 home runs and he's got a 3.49 ERA. Even Babe Ruth, because we keep mentioning Babe Ruth, of course the greatest player in the history of baseball, but even Babe Ruth only briefly did both at the same time in brief moments, 1918, 1919, and even Ruth said, this is too tough to do, became a full-time hitter, and he became the Sultan of SWAT.
And this can't come at a better time for baseball, when all the eyes, listen, the NBA, the NHL, baseball on Monday and Tuesday in the Home Run Derby, and walking around Denver this afternoon, just having people come up to me and ask me, is this Ohtani, is he really that good? He has captivated Major League Baseball, and I commend him, one, for wanting to be in the Derby, and two, to pitch and hit in the game tomorrow night. Yep. It's created a lot of enthusiasm.
And I asked Kevin Cash and Dave Roberts today, did you expect him to be able to hit the way he's doing and pitch? And they were honest, they said no. Even I didn't think so. I said you can't do both at the same time. In this day and age, with advanced planning and scouting and all the prep you have to do, how can you possibly do it? He is doing it right now.
Brian, we have never seen anybody, we keep talking about Babe Ruth, but there is not one modern day player, and there are a couple of two-way players in baseball right now, but none that are even approached. This guy is a superstar on the mound. He's a superstar in the batter's box, and he is the talk of the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game tomorrow night.
Now, there's a lot of guys excited to be here. Look, Whit Merrifield, players like that. Max Scherzer is going to be 37 next week. He almost didn't make the team. Talked to him today, and I said, hey, you went from not making the team to you're starting. He was thrilled. So a lot of guys are thrilled to be here. You played in 3, right? Were you always excited, or did it get old hat? Was it a pain in the neck to come out? What was it?
Brian, it's never a pain in the neck. And having hear you say that about what Max Scherzer had to say is what is everything good about Major League Baseball, what is everything good about the All-Star game. Because there are memories. Reggie Jackson hitting the ball off of the transformer. Fred Lynn hitting the only grand slam in Old Comiskey Park off of Atlee Hammaker. Pete Rose running into Ray Fosse. There are things that happen, and there he is right there, Max. There are things that happen in the All-Star game that are magical, and I think Max understands that, and I applaud all of the players that decided to come here, be a part of this, and more importantly, playing this game and playing this derby.
And I think, look, Scherzer is sending that message, and sometimes maybe it takes an outsider to show, because I have to say, Dan, it's disappointing. No Astros. They lead a division. No Astros. No Betts. No DeGrom. DeGrom's got a 1.08 ERA. He's chasing Bob Gibson's record. It's disappointing that these guys aren't here.
It's disappointing, but you know what? Let's try to stay positive and what is here. Let's hope Ohtani has a big derby. I think Joey Gallo's going to be big tonight. This is going to be a wonderful start to the All-Star week.
By the way, you know that Jesse Winker, Nick Castellanos of the Cincinnati Reds, Brian Reynolds of the Pittsburgh Pirates, because of Acuna's injury, unfortunately, he gets the start in the center field. So the National League outfield, it's kind of fresh and new and outstanding, and Greg is with one of them right now.